Hey guys, it's Jessii V. So this V time that I'm about to tell you makes me so mad, so be prepared. As some of you already probably know, I was a cashier for 2 whole years. And those 2 years were both very stressful and also quite interesting. If you have been a cashier before or have worked in retail, you know that you come across some very weird people. This one time I saw a full-out fight between 2 grown women right in front of my cash register. They were arguing about who was in line first, and one of the women even had a child with them. And this kid looked absolutely terrified that he was watching his mom pull out this other woman's hair. They even knocked over this large display of Valentine's Day chocolate that I had literally just put out. I had organized it all. I had shelved it, and these crazy fighting gorillas knocked it over. But even worse than all of the weird people I had to deal with was my manager. She was probably the meanest person that I've ever met in my life. In fact, she reminded me of that slug lady from Monsters Inc. I think her name was like Roz. The hair, the glasses, the attitude, everything. I mean, aside from the slug part, obviously.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. Always.
I remember my very first day of work. She didn't even teach me how to work the cash register. She just threw me on there and said good luck. Like, I had no idea how to work the machine. So obviously I would keep making mistakes. And she would come over and yell at me right in front of the customers. And I was like, well, maybe if you taught me how to use this difficult machine, this wouldn't be happening. And for some reason, on every single lunch break, she would always go to this fast food restaurant right beside our store to get barbecue chicken wings. Every day, guys. So healthy. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that she would eat her chicken wings right over my purse and my jacket in the staff room. At the end of my shift, I would always find wing sauce all over my stuff. Like, no matter where I put my stuff in the staff room every single day, she would always eat her damn wings right beside them. Like, what was she doing? Was she wiping her face with her hands and then wiping it on my jacket like...
This will make Jess so mad.
But what really got me angry was the time she accused me of stealing money from the cash register. One day, she casually called me into her office and told me to sit down. I had absolutely no idea what she was gonna talk to me about. She sat down right in front of me and stared at me for like a good 5 minutes. I was like, is there something we need to talk about? And she goes,
there's quite a lot of money missing from the cash register, Jess.
And I was shocked. I was instantly like, oh my gosh, who did it? Because it wasn't me. I'd be scared to even take a penny from the cash register. And then she goes,
is there something you'd like to tell me? Huh?
And at that point, I knew she thought it was me, which made me so upset because you don't just accuse somebody of something. You need some sort of evidence. So I told her that I didn't take any of the money. And she goes,
that's what they all say, Jess. That is what they all say.
And then she proceeded to tell me that a few years before this happened, they had a cashier who was so shy and so innocent looking, and they never thought she would do anything wrong. And then they found out that she had been taking $20 bills from the cash register every day. So she looks at me and says,
so you can act like you've done nothing wrong? You could pretend you're innocent like that old employee was, but I know you're not.
And I basically told her that without proof, she couldn't do anything. So we just left it at that. And guess what she did? She ended up getting like 5 different cameras to put around the cash register. There was like one for every angle. And about 2 weeks later, guess what happened? She caught one of the staff members stealing from the cash register. So the whole time it was this other girl who was actually pretty close with my manager. They were like this. She was like my manager's favorite. So yeah, she was fired. And I just wanted to go up to my manager so bad and be like, I told you so. I told you so. It kind of just shows that you can't just assume something of somebody just because you don't really know them. Like, I tried to be nice to my manager. I tried to get to know her, but it just wasn't reciprocated. Like, you could not break through the angry wall she had up. I was so happy when I quit working there. It was just not a fun place to be. Anyways, guys, that is my V time for today. I'm glad I kind of got it out of my system to talk about it because for some reason it still has me angry even though it's been like 3 years. As usual, my social media information is in the description along with my vlog channel and my P.O. box information. So yeah, check it out and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye!